Hello and welcome to the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with your reading. I know it's been a while. I am sorry I haven't been around, but I have been spending time with my family, with Viking, over the course of these holidays, and I just needed to spend some time in my own energy. So I hope you all can understand that and can appreciate that. And I hope that you guys have been doing well and had a wonderful week and a half that I haven't been around. So here we are going to go over the divine masculine energies. I've just channeled the divine feminine's energy. So if you have not watched that YouTube channel, I'm sorry, if you haven't watched that YouTube video on the Queen of Light 1111 YouTube channel, please do so. If you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Let's go ahead and take a look at the theme for Divine Masculines. The theme for Divine Masculine is the Sun card, right? He shares this card as the bottom of the deck with the Divine Feminine. And for this Divine Masculine, he's in this energy of just wanting to have fun, just wanting to have fun. That's what he's been doing. He wants to play, he wants to have fun, he wants to sit in his optimism. And so his energy towards his feminine right now is like, hey, let's just have fun. He's not making any promises, he's not making plans. Just have fun. Just have fun. So when this divine masculine is in his overall energy towards his divine feminine, there's an energy of temperance, and we have the Queen of Water. Perfecting balance, union of opposites, moderation, purposeful, harmony, tranquil, peace, patience, alchemy, and balance. So masculine's overall energy towards his feminine is that, she's going to wait. She's going to be patient. Right now I can't offer her much. Right now, the cups are not at the same temperature. Because when temperance comes out, there's the temperance angel. A cup is hot, a cup is cold. They're never at the same level in the temperance card. You'll see that. And so here, he knows that, he's kind of just giving a little, trying to keep things in balance with his divine feminine. But he can't do anything much yet. He can't alchemize just yet. And he's in this energy for her. He sees her passion. He sees that there is all this love that she has for him. But he's in the underworld right now. He's in his shadow right now. And until he can come into the light and balance his shadow and his light, all he can give is very little, because the Two of Cups is out of balance. So masculine's energy towards his divine feminine, we have Wheel of Fortune, we have King of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles. We already got the King of Pentacles here in divine feminine's headspace for masculine, which was, you got to move on. Feminine's thinking, I got to move on until he grows up. And masculine's bottom of the deck for his head, heart, and environment towards divine feminine is, I got to change. I got to be this King of Wands. I got to be a leader. I have to stand in my power. I have to be assertive. And only then will I be able to come forward to divine feminine. Right now, he's trying to do the work. But as you see, this is Saturn. It's also the Devil card. There are some restrictions. He needs discipline. He needs discipline in order to work with his divine feminine, in order to be with his divine feminine. He needs to change. He needs to shift. He knows that. Not only does divine feminine know that and realize that now, but he knows it too. So when he's thinking of his divine feminine, what is he thinking? Judgment card. There's an evaluation that's happening, but Two of Swords and the Fireworks card. He's going within. He cannot revive anything yet, despite the excitement, despite the exhilaration, despite the chemistry, despite the lust and the passion he has towards his feminine. When he thinks of his divine feminine, he is in massive conflict. He's in the energy of stalemate. He will not revive this connection just because of the chemistry, and that is because he is not ready to back up this chemistry and this passion. He doesn't want to be in the energy of like, okay, let's give in to our passion and then I'm going to leave you again. In his heart space for his feminine, There's this communication that now he's very, very defensive. He's in this energy where he's maybe putting up a block, and it has a lot to do with his own problems, with his own doubts, with his own indecision and confusion. Things are very cloudy. He knows he's not giving Divine Feminine clarity. He knows that he's not telling Divine Feminine what's going on. So instead of telling her and being truthful about what's happening, he gets defensive. He puts up a block, he puts up a wall, and it creates problems. In his environment as related to feminine, Four of Swords, he's pulled back. He's pulled back from any new beginning because he knows. He knows that he's been a trickster. He knows that he's being mysterious. He knows that right now, it's not the time for something new to happen. So I just feel like this masculine is being very mysterious, very elusive, and frankly, it may feel very cunning. So I had to go into the karmic energy. What is masculine's overall energy? It's the theme for his energy towards the karmic. We have the 10 of Wands, and it's offload time to let it go, readjust, release, reduce, getting your priorities right, delegate responsibility. Look at this, time to let it go. He knows it's time to let this karmic go. It's time to let this karmic go. So when he is in his overall energy towards the karmic, it's the Magician in the reverse. He's planning, he's thinking, thoughts becoming things. He's establishing a plan to break it down, to break things down. He's ready to build something else. So what is he thinking, feeling, and what's happening in his environment? As related to the karmic, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the Dolphins. So what I'm really getting here for this divine masculine is there's an exchange between 3 people. And he's just trying to create harmony. He's just trying to have peace. There's this exchange with the feminine. There's an exchange with the karmic. It's like he's just trying to get through. Look at playfulness. That's exactly what he got at the bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine. Let me play with feminine. Let me play with the karmic. I know I want to let the karmic go. I know I'm asking feminine to be patient. He's doing everything but what he needs to be doing. He's just trying to keep the peace everywhere, but all he does is take peace away from everyone, including himself. He knows it's time to let it go. He knows that he needs to change. He knows that he's giving feminine a little, and he knows he wants to let this connection with the karmic end. But right now, let me just, keep the peace with everybody. I know I need to let it go, but let me keep the peace with everybody. So when he thinks about this karmic, what is he thinking? Lover's card. But we got the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like there's this relationship he's abandoning. And I feel like he's doing this, with social media. I feel like he may be doing things on social media, or maybe he's like telling people that he's ready to abandon this relationship. He's probably told everybody but the karmic that he's abandoning the relationship. Because maybe he doesn't have the balls to tell the karmic yet. Because he's not in his mastery. The Magician is reversed here. It's a plan. He's planning something, strategizing, smoke and mirrors. I know I need to let it go, but let me tell everybody but the person that I want to let it go, that I want to abandon this relationship. When he feels for the karmic, what's he feeling? There is a crumbling. There is a devastation. And here's the Queen of Cups. Where did we get the Queen of Cups? His overall energy towards his Divine Feminine. I feel like he feels the feminine leaving. He feels the feminine leaving because he's just not showing up. And so in his heart for the karmic, there's devastation about this Divine Feminine. Because it's like he knows that she knows what's happening in his karmic connection. And I feel like there's this crumbling of a connection. Not only that he knows that this connection with the karmic is crumbling, but that potentially his connection with the feminine is crumbling because he's not standing in his power. I also feel like this Tower card and the Queen of Cups has a lot to do with his own emotions towards this karmic. That he has an inner knowing that his emotions or any feeling that he had for the karmic is over. What's happening in his environment as related to the karmic? Judgment card, Seven of Wands, and the Hummingbird. We got these cards here in the feminine, in his energy towards feminine. Judgment card in the head space, Seven of Wands in the heart space. So we saw in the energy towards feminine that, look, I'm not going to revive anything because of my passion towards you, feminine. And I'm also being defensive and, creating a block in our communication. So sure enough, what's happening in the environment with the karmic is that any revival with the karmic, he's blocking that too, because he's trying to lift out of negativity. I just feel like this masculine's in a crappy place in his own life. His own life is a mess. So therefore, if you allow this distortion in your life, it's going to make your life a mess. It'll make the karmic's life a mess. This is why this feminine isn't empowered enough to know that, hey, you got your own problems. I don't want to deal with that. You've got to stand up and be king, because you're not letting go of this connection, this karmic connection, and you create chaos wherever you go because you're not handling your business. You just want to keep peace here and keep peace there, and you do nothing to end the turmoil. So masculine's energy is, we got the Tower card here. We've got the offload, let it go card here. We've got the abandoning of the relationship here, but he's just not pulling the plug. It's just not pulling the plug. So my question to you, divine feminines watching this, is, why would you wait? You're a divine feminine. Listen to your intuition. He needs to get it together. The masculine needs to get it together. And I have a really difficult time saying divine masculine when the divine masculine is acting like a distorted masculine. Don't let masculine pull you into his chaos. If you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenolight1111.com. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.